Hey, everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled, often masks a burning desire to win and perform. This guy takes it seriously when he lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play fake, Cousins. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Cousins with a give to Jones. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 36.
6-man. Check curls.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Mayfield now. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. And got his man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now Mayfield. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 38-yard line.
Mike 50.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. That's caught by Meredith right side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Check safety.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They run again on first down. Chubb. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Let them know, let them know. Let them know. What's that? What's that?
And Mayfield just getting the play off. His pass caught at the 4. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards there, first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So that'll back them up 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
49, check 49, check 49.
From the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
There we go.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one, and that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got Sternberger. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Cousins again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. This is Jones. Shedding through the defense, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Let's go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra line.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Everyone's got 4.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 4th down now after a loss of 2. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Third and short yardage, Cousins. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And all the way down to the 39. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Mayfield now, 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield gets it to Meredith complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Cousins to the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And got Mike, number 53.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. Cousins on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. Mayfield. So in the second. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
David Njoku and the rest of the offense heading back out onto the field. And we roll the highlights of the game he's had. You know, when we talk about wide receivers and how you shut them down, what about when you have a tight end like this having a game? How do you stop him defensively? The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think that
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark, his second sack of the night. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Play fake. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them. They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Rashawn Gary. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
First down. Here's Cousins. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's it, back ahead.
Joe Schobert on the tackle.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards, first down, Packers. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Green Bay.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27. Play fake. Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to go down. But a penalty flag down as well, and if this is offsides, it's going to be a first. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And we're back now here in Cleveland. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and a couple. Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Cousins again. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for Cousins. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Throwing is Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Myles Garrett. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur, so they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. To throw, Mayfield. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Check 53. Hot. They're running it.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
53. Mike.
To throw is Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Cousins now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Cousins. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now Cousins. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Cousins to throw it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4th down, Cousins. He's got Adams on the hookup. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers get a score closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
I'm going back to you. Check.
And they take a knee. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Mayfield on the keeper. Matt Bosher in punt formation.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason.